Welcome aboard the Tempest, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever the case may be for you. Making my nightly rounds. So you got a couple in here watching the beginning. Alright, welcome aboard the Tempest. Just making sure everything's ship-shape here. It's going to take me a moment. Each one of these is unique. I don't copy it for an intro. I could have long ago. I'd rather be original each and every time. Not many are like that these days. Copy and paste all that. Yeah. Alright. That's looking alright. Now we'll get over here to the captain's private entrance to the lounge. As you know, the captain has to bitch in the meantime. And I don't mind doing that a little bit. Hey, that's what a captain does, right? Yeah. How about some thumbs up while you're there watching? That would be nice. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's unlock this puppy. Sarah has agreed to take a sip, at least a sip, and I'll match her every time we hear that annoying wench in the background. Yeah. Damn, this one's always a pain in my ass. I always bitch about it too. But hey, nobody gets in here but me. Here we go. Alright, open this puppy up. Right, let's see who we got inside. Oh, we're gonna fix that there. Gotta take him out. Alright. Oh yeah, you know she's gonna be in here. Alright. Hey, how you doing? Alright. Welcome to the crowd. Yeah. Alright, did you get that tied down? I didn't look tonight. Alright, thanks. Alright, yeah, we got a new anchor coming. Quartermaster will take care of that. Yep, he knows it's coming. He knows how to get her installed. Alright. Get up here a little bit away from the crowd. Little by little. Hey, how you doing? Alright. Yeah, that's alright. You can come. You can be here. Yeah, that's alright. Brother-in-laws are allowed, as long as you're keeping an eye on them. Alright, here we go. Up here at the captain's table. A little bit away from the crowd. Ought to be about right there. Yeah, alright. Maestro, if you would, please. I'm going to remind you, I love rhythm and blues music. But there'll come a point tonight where I'll I've had enough. And that's where I'm going to reach down into YouTube and I'll shut YouTube off. And if you're not on the panel, you won't see what happens after that. It's all right though. And then you'll see the captain. Maybe I can pull the guitar out then. I ain't got it set up tonight. Not tonight. I don't expect. Hey, you never. It only takes me, I don't know, a minute and a half to get it going. Yeah, I had to demote somebody. That issue may come up yet tonight. We'll see what happens. Just know there's going to be one less person on panel tonight. I know that. Hey, jump my ship and hop on the others. Hope you had fun there. I know exactly how to deal with that. Try calling them at 3 o'clock your time. Yeah, but we may get into that later. And then Caribbean Pirates, yeah, they got a crew there, but 2 months in and they kick everybody that ain't one of them, that one of us that think like them, that group think crap, that politically correct, except for if you oppose them. Then the gloves come off all of a sudden. It's weird. Yeah, we know. We're talking about liberal thinkers. Yeah. All right. Let's get people up here. Yeah. Those who are welcomed anyway. Takes me a moment. I'll remind you, if you come up on the panel, I'm going to need to see your face before I'll even let you anywhere near my stream. With that said, it's in the chat, and it's been pinned at the top. You have to find a way to copy and paste all that. She is excellent. Already have your place set up for you? All right. Good evening, dear.
Hello.
All right. All right. Yeah, I'm getting, I'm keeping it down, Yeah, me too. Yeah. Before, you haven't picked the trailer up, right?
No.
If I give you a different destination to drop it at, would that be even shorter? It'll be before Big Rapids. If I give you that, because I'm finding things out, but I need you here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Us both were a power couple, but on my own, because I haven't paid. I had an excellent credit rating. I was like 730, 735, somewhere in there. And then I didn't have anything more to pay for. And every year you don't have something to pay for, your credit rating drops.
Right.
What? I didn't know that.
I don't have a good credit score.
You don't?
But I have credit history. I have rental history.
Right. And that's what they're going to look at. And exactly. And I do with private individual, but I don't with, It's not documented, and they're not part of the landlord-tenant association anyway. You know, there's none of that crap. You know,
I've been with property management for since October of 2022.
No shit. So yeah, they know you inside and out. And you've always paid your bill.
Yep.
That's always that's prior. I don't leave this house when I get paid until I've paid rent. You know what I'm saying? I just it's just something very, you know, and I've been able to do it online, thank God. But that's just once that's
every month.
It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter after that what I spend out there, because hey, I got a roof over my head for the next month, and the month after that, because I'll do the same thing the next month. You know, you take care of your overhead, and everything comes together. You know.
Yep.
By tomorrow noon your time, should be about 3 o'clock here. I'll know a more southern place, because what I don't want to happen is us find a place way up there and we'll be all right. But if we don't, we still got to take it up there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But all of a sudden this month, there's like 8 or 9 of them in areas that I'm very familiar with.
You grew this kingdom. Keep it healthy.
It's almost like I need to sit down with you face to face and go through some things, you know, because it's for a surety for you and a surety for me, and I need to cut that commercial out of the background. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we both know where we're going and what we're kind of... one part of me would just soon stay in this area.
Right.
Another part of me, I'd like to get up there, because I know the area so well. The people from the past up there all of a sudden got quiet. Yeah, because I told them I wanted to be up there by end of May, early June. And all of a sudden everybody went, I don't hear nothing from up there.
Wow.
Yeah, so you know, you can tell me in so many ways you could give a fuck less, but okay, you know. But I do know the area so well up there. This is my hometown, and I know the main roads. We all have GPS on our telephones, so finding anything won't be shit, you know. And they've been putting new trailers in here. You see what I mean, Sarah? If we could get a decent price to pay not only lot rent, but buy the trailer. You see, that's something I don't know if you're willing to... We need to do this more in private. See what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, living here, we have a couple we can definitely rely on. And not in a big way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They've been so great to me. They really have. You know, and they both know I'm a man of my word. You know, they both know that. You know, I say, this is what I'll do. That's what I'll do. That's what happens, you know. We'll see. But anyway, let's enjoy the evening.
All right.
We're ticking down the time. Yeah, well, less than 2 weeks now. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I leave in 10 days.
I won't be tracking you per se, but I don't want you to talk to me when you're behind the wheel on the road. You know, I'm not like that. When you make a pee stop, hey, I'm in blah 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 blah, you know, and I'll briefly respond to you so that you ain't got to sit there and read a whole paragraph. You know, that's how I've been. You know.
Well, I decided to leave the 28th.
Yep.
And spend a couple days at my sister's.
Right on. I'm glad to hear that. Yes. Hey, and if your sister wants to get on here one of those days, well, I may do that. Just so she knows you're coming to a solid guy. You know, there's no bullshit in between.
You guys are top.
Cool. Good. That's how it should be. We got 6 people. 4 of them are not us. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I'd like to have Diane come up if she would. And hello, night nurse. I know you're gonna chime in at some point. Thank you, Blue Eyes. Give us a thumbs up. You don't have to share. You don't need to let everybody know this drunken pirate. You follow him, but he's cute. But yeah, after the show, once I get tired of pam in the background, it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, I'll say, okay, Sarah, and then just stay right where you're at. You won't have to change anything, and then I'll have to jump down into YouTube. Now I got a tab for that. I got a tab for everything. There she is.
Yeah.
Right on. And she does such great work, too. Absolutely. Thank you, Blue Eyes. Night nurse.
Hello, Lynn.
Absolutely. I have very high respect for nurses. And nurses always loved me because I was a nurse's aide, and then I was in medical school and all that crap. So I know, just go with what they're doing, be nice to them, be cordial, don't get too flirtatious, and don't be weird or aggressive in any way, and they'll treat you great. They might even get you an extra yogurt. I'm serious. And I tell you, when you're in the hospital, getting an extra yogurt is just as good as getting a yogurt in jail. It really is. It really is. I went and picked up some yogurt tonight for tomorrow. If I don't have yogurt, I have milk. I gotta have something in my gut, let's base it. Now I'll have breakfast. Yeah. I got, what is this, the 18th? I got, 2 more days actually. It'll be the 19th. I got 2 more days and my bridge card kicks on. What I'm going to do is try to get just dry stuff from this point on so that I can bring that with me.
Right.
Things like noodles, beans, things that'll help make a bigger meal. I know how to work with. Absolutely, Sarah. I know how to work with. And here's going to be the problem. If you have a bridge card, once you leave your state, it may not work.
Yeah, well, it works in the surrounding states.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
I would use it use up all of it as soon as you can nearby. You know what I mean? You know what? I'll hold back and let you buy all the base stuff, and that way I can use mine to buy the proteins, the meat, the meat, beans, and things like that.
I'll have stamps again on the first.
And mine happened in, like I said, well, 3 days, but 2 days after tonight. Mine come at the third quarter of the month.
No, it may change once I transfer.
Yes, it may. But it'll be according to your last name, and I think F is the cutoff for first of the month.
Oh, okay.
I think it is. I may be wrong though. I don't know. Mine's a P, so mine's at the third quarter, the 21st. That way, the grocery stores don't get all bombarded at the first of the month.
Right.
That's what they're avoiding by doing that. You can't blame them, because there's a lot of us that get it. Hey, there's Diane. Let's bring Diane up. Good evening, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Sarah's echoing, ain't she?
Probably.
I'll take care of that. There we go.
No, I'm not.
How's everyone going?
Yeah,
Sorry.
there we go. I took care of that.
I couldn't take potatoes.
That's okay. Potatoes actually going to Texas.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Sarah's sister's helping her out.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. You're gonna go visit for a couple
Otherwise,
days.
I would love to. Go. Yeah.
Not particularly what I wanted to do, but it's what I got to do.
Yeah. Ever since I got busted, I haven't really driven anywhere. I'm supposed to get my I ordered a e-bike. It should be in Thursday or Friday.
Oh, right on. Yeah, you were gonna tell me about that. Yeah, you're gonna show me and shit. Yep.
I bought two of them. I bought a trike, a 3-wheel, and a 2-wheel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I ordered two.
Yeah. I want everybody to know, Sarah did not make that decision because of me. Not at all. Not at all.
Nope.
I had nothing to do with it. I was willing. I had already geared I was looking at places that were pet friendly. That's where I was at.
Yep.
And it kind of limited us, but still, I was willing to go there and be there, but now, yeah. Some places you got to smoke outside.
Yeah.
That's kind of common these days, anyway.
Mhm.
Unless it's like an apartment where they've had a lot of smokers,
We're supposed to.
So,
and those are
I'm
there.
looking for another job. Yeah.
What do you qualify for, Diane? What do you qualify for?
What do I qualify for? What? What do you mean? Social Security?
Yeah, there you go.
I can basically do anything.
I have a specialty in bullet. Go ahead.
I'm thinking about going to Clear Choice, my dispensary, and get a job there.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
I think working in a dispensary would be cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome.
I have extensive knowledge in storefronts.
That's what Ryan should do.
And bullet
Ryan
resistant.
knows a lot about it.
And bullet resistant doors. And locks. I was also a locksmith. And a glazer. I worked for a glass company. I've walked up to buildings before that cops needed to get into. I reach in my back pocket and pull out a pair of vice grips, and I'm in the building like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to tell you how it's done, but those are emergency entrance procedures for storefront.
They had a glass factory up here in Tacoma where they do glass blowing and all that.
I have cut up eight sheets of glass, 8 foot by 6 foot, 8 foot by 8 foot even. You know, all kinds of glass, safety glass, regular, you know, what they call 3/4 glass, wire glass, you name it. I have cut it, and I know how to do it, know how to measure it, know what you have to have special tables also when you're cutting glass, so that you can angle the table kind of more or less up, bring in the sheet of glass and put it on the table, and then lay the glass flat on like a carpeted table, and then cut it, snap it. I can do that with glass, plexi. I've done it with plexi. Plexi is really easy to do. You name it, I've done it with glass. You name the framing style, and I've worked with it before. Matter of fact, I worked for a company called Tube Light. When you go to walk into a store, look at that bottom rail on the door. You'll see a little silver tag about that big. It'll say Tube Light. I worked for that company. Yeah. I worked for that company. I was a customer service rep for a year. I got out of the
now
union.
It's kind of like going to the store and going for that tag.
Yep. Always on the entry doors. I used to put 8 of them together a day. Easy. 8 pairs a day. That's 16 doors. They couldn't believe it. They said, we never had a guy put that many entry doors together in one day. Yeah, and I said, look, and I can look. I got to the point where I could look through and make sure all the right locking mechanisms were, because there's different locking mechanisms for different ways that entry doors are installed. You know, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get too technical, but yeah. That was my specialty. I know I did. Hey, but I can always rewatch and do a rewind. Even if I delete it because StreamYard still keeps it. I can watch in StreamYards. Yeah. StreamYards doesn't touch me. No. YouTube did the last one. Yeah.
Okay. You have your advantages, I see.
Hey, Diane, I got to tell you something. Your son done fucked up.
What do you mean?
He jumped ship and went over to the fucking Caribbean pirates.
Oh, really?
I was considering him for Sergeant at Arms. He's not even a mod here anymore. No.
Wow. I got blocked from Dirty Mike.
He's not blocked here. Ryan's not blocked. I haven't put him on the plank yet, but he's not a mod here anymore either. Hey, you want to jump ship and go play on their panel? Go have fun, man. Enjoy yourself. Try calling them at 3 o'clock in the morning, your time.
Wow.
I have talked to him at 6 o'clock in the morning, my time, on the phone. Him at the end of his evening. A few times. I got no complaints about it. You know, you need someone to talk to. I'm awake enough. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
I haven't heard from him.
But I'm telling you, Diane, he messed up. He's probably one that dropped out because there was 5 and others 3. I'll give it 2 months. Him playing on them other panels.
Yeah.
The way he talks sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I give quarter to that at times. They don't. They won't. They'll boot it. They'll boot his ass out of there. Who are you gonna talk to now, man? You ain't talking to me, man. No. You decided to go swim over there for a bit in the Caribbeans, man. Enjoy it. Them warm waters are piss warm, is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
And they stench of fucking urine. Go ahead. I'm a northern pirate. I keep telling people, my northern pirates got over 1,800 years. Them fucking Caribbean pirates ain't got 500 or 600 years. They got less than a third of what the pirates I relate to.
Yeah.
Let them play down there in the warm waters. Piss warm waters.
Oh well.
That's right.
It's
I'm using it as an analogy, you know, analogy to loyalty. He's only loyal to whose panel he can get on. I'm sorry, but go on theirs, because I got your mom on here. So
his dad gave him some hats. I got some Lebanese hats right here. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say, thanks, Exy. Yeah. I haven't had Lebanese hash in forever.
He comes over to check up on me. He came over the other day to check up on me, make sure I was doing all right.
Well, that's cool,
which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah. I got nothing against that. I wish my son's mom and I could talk, but I told her what our son is, and she didn't like it. I'm sorry, but our son is. That's what he is. A liar, a schemer, a conniver, a few other things that I'm not going to go into detail on here, but yeah, I definitely talked to the state police about him, because I know he did something. They just didn't believe me, apparently. Well, that's what happens. I didn't lose my soul to the world. Unfortunately, my son did. He committed a major sin.
Yeah.
Not against me, but against God himself, and I had nothing to do with that, because I'll give you an example. When my son was young, his first summer with me, I think he was like 7. He looked at me and asked me after the first week, How come the police haven't been here? What do you mean? They come to my mom's at least 2 or 3 times a week. What? He was the ringleader of it all. He was the older boy. He looked at me when he was 16 years old before he left, and he went, "You don't even know any of the police names here." I went, "No, we don't, son." He says, "I know. He says, "I don't get why the police haven't been here more." And I'm like, they are at my mom's, and I'm like, because we don't do things that society says, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know, we just don't.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a cool cat in the background there. I seen it. Yeah. I've had my last two animals were black cats.
Yeah.
One was so black you look in the sun and it was blue. He had a little bit of seal point, a little bit of Siamese in him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That one looks like it's got a little bit of Siamese blood in it too. Yeah.
You look at his fur, and his fur's red. His legs are turning red now. Red fur.
Yeah. That's also
The Bombay.
what was that? Yeah. That's the Siamese, Bombay Siamese, and blood in it. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Say yeah, it's red or brown or blue. Yep, red, brown, or blue. Those are the ones that have Siamese blood in them. I have an aunt that has serval. The big ones, big kitty cats. Yes, I think she has two or 3 of them now.
He's tall and skinny. He still has his nuts. I haven't denut him yet. Yeah, he's still an almond joy.
Yeah, that music ain't bad right now, but you know what I mean? I don't listen to a lot of. The only time I listen to rhythm and blues is just before the show and during the show. Otherwise, I'm rock and roll, you know.
Yep, rock and roll.
I especially like the older ones that do newer stuff. Oh man!
Right.
When you know, that is my favorite.
Since
Pardon me. Go ahead, Dot. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is like with my smart TV. I got YouTube and all that on it. I've been looking up different music, and I come across by accident all kinds of cool bands I've never heard before. So it could be jazz, could be country, or whatever, but it's awesome.
On Instagram, they had like a side channel. I can't remember what it was, but I was a music critic. I was real close to getting paid for it. I was reviewing a lot of the newer metal bands and going, yeah, hey, you know, this one has a beat. You know, I give a description, and it was like, you know, I got like 1,000 fucking likes because of my review for it, you know. And they took it away. It was Instagram something else. Or something Instagram. I can't even remember what it was, but they got rid of it since. Yeah. It was something to do. You know, I was homeless at the time in a shelter.
Yeah, I guess line's blocked on Dirty Mike also.
Yeah, that's because of he's not blocked. He is not blocked here. No. He's demoted. He's not a mod anymore. Want to go play on the other ships? Go play on the other ships, man. When you try to get a hold of them.
Did you go on 801 ship?
801 ain't got a ship. He hasn't claimed one. He keeps jumping on board everybody else's. You don't see me doing that. I'm a captain.
Oh no.
I don't get on other people's ships anymore. No. I invite other captains here. Parlay. Yeah, hell yeah, parlay and let's talk. There's a few captains like Dirty Mike. I'll allow on my ship. Yeah. That's just the way I am. Because I got nothing bad to say about Dirty Mike, and a lot of people do, but I just can't see it. He never did nothing wrong to me. You know, and what people hate is I understand the truth, and I understand his mentality and his thinking, and I got nothing negative to say about the guy. He is who he is. You know, he's stern about the way he runs his channel. I'm not any different here. No damn different.
I just learned to accept that I'll never see those headphones.
Well, don't. Well, I only know about this much of that whole thing. I can't say anything. I really can't. And I probably shouldn't, even if I did. You know, but you know, I don't know all the particulars, which kind of makes me a neutral part and all that. And I know a little bit about Sarah's involvement in that, and yours, and you know, I just.
I told him not to worry about sending mine till I got moved.
There you go. That's what I last heard, and
yeah,
you know, I'm in a neutral position.
Yeah, well, there's no way that they would get here before I left.
Right.
Oh no. Well, you're closer to him now that you're in Michigan.
Well, we don't have an address in Michigan yet, though.
No.
You see, what I want my fabulous landlords here to be able to move somebody in on the first, so they can collect the full rent. You know.
Right.
I want them to be able to do that. That's, you know, I don't want them to.
I'll be there the 31st.
Right on. I don't want them to miss out on a dime.
Right.
I don't want them to miss a tick. That way that they're getting what they've been accustomed to, and hopefully I pray that the next renter is at least 3/4 of what I am to them. You know, I mean, their little dog, the minute they leave, their little dog is outside my door, and I open my door up so we can, so they can hang out with me. That way he doesn't feel, and after he feels secure, he'll go and perch himself up on a window or something, but at least he knows, hey, he's there. Yep, there he is.
Yeah.
He's got me. And today was the first time ever that he let him outside to go.
Oh, wow.
While they were gone. Today was the first time. Yep.
Well.
Yep. And when he came in like they do, I give him a treat. Yeah, give him a treat. Hell yeah. You did right, man. You went outside. But it was a hot day compared to, Hell, it almost got almost to 80 here. We haven't seen temperatures like that since last year.
We got to 65 today.
Still not bad.
Wait till you get to here, that's summer.
Wait till you get to Texas. Wait till you get to Texas.
Oh, I know.
To be hard. No thanks.
I spent a week in Texas when she lived in Perrington.
That dry heat, you open the door and it's out of the air conditioning. It's like opening the oven.
Tried doing basic training during those months down there at San Antonio.
We went to San Antonio to watch my nephew graduate from boot camp. I
did basic in Diego and Camp Pendleton. So yeah, I kind of know. But it was during the summer from May from May to August. Yep, I was in Diego and Pendleton. Yep.
Well, after we watched his graduation, we decided to go to eat, and we decided to walk because there was no place to park.
That was a mistake.
113 degrees out, and my sister has me out walking in. She's like, "Are you?" She looks at me. She's like, "Are you okay? You are white as a ghost."
Yep, yeah, sheer clothing that goes all the way to your elbows. You know, that's light. That way you don't burn. But it's going to be hot. But you don't. I went to Phoenix. I went to Phoenix one summer. It had to have been we're talking 1986, 87, right in there. It didn't get below 102 at night.
Yeah.
But the first 2 weeks I worked, all the other guys that were newbies, they were like I am right now, half sleeved and everything, and I had long sleeves on, and they're like, "You're stupid." I said, "In 3 days, I'm going to be the smart one. You're going to be the stupid one." Oh, bullshit. 3 days later, they couldn't come to work because they were burnt fucking crisp. Yeah. Because they weren't used to it. Me, I'm still working, and I'd start, I'd roll them up. I'd roll them up after a week or two, after 3 weeks, after 4, finally I'd come to work in a t-shirt. Because on the weekends, I'd spend it, a couple hours outside without a fucking shirt on,
Right.
You need to acclimate, and that's what I did. And the boss I had watched, and he said, "You were one of the smart ones." Yeah, I showed up with a fucking long sleeve white shirt on. Exactly. And that my former brother-in-law was the one that he said, wear one of them long sleeve shirts, one of the light ones. So I had like a white and a gray, white with gray lines in it. So yeah, okay. He said, he'll hire you on the spot because you know what you're doing. And, sure enough, I knew what I was doing. Framing. I learned to frame. I learned to roll joists. I learned to put up walls. I learned all that shit. Within like 2 months, I had it down, I had it down so much that the guys, we were getting towards the summer, and they were saying, "Look, we're going to Colorado where it's cooler. Come on up with us." I should have went, but I didn't. I started having toothaches, and I had one tooth extracted. It cost me almost $400 to have one tooth extracted in Phoenix, Arizona, and I went, "Oh fuck no," because I had more coming, and that's when my abscesses started. So I vacated Phoenix, came back to Michigan, and I had them all pulled out. I did what I had to get them out of my head. I suffered 7 years with abscesses. I know that pain. Ask any woman who's had a child, what would you rather have, a baby or an abscessed tooth?
A baby.
They'd rather have a baby. Exactly. Exactly, Diane. Yep. I've had multiples. I've had I think 5 of them at one time working.
I've had abscess too.
I found the Advil, the little brown solid oval pill. They had a certain something in them that no other ibuprofen had in it. I gave 6 of them to an old pirate biker friend of mine. I came back 2 hours later. He came running down the fucking road because he was out in the road playing with his kids for the first time in months. And he had tears streaming down his face and he went, dude, thank you. Thank you. That was the first time he'd had relief in a long time. Yep.
I used to put cloves.
Cloves? Yeah, cloves.
Cloves. Yep.
I eventually had them all pulled. I had to. And then here's the thing. I had gap teeth all across the front and bottom. I was buck tooth the whole bit. At 26, 27 was the first time I could actually be happy to smile. No, really. It took that long. I'm getting replacements, so after Sarah and I get together,
yep.
And they're gonna tops and bottoms, and they'll be pearly white. Oh yeah, yeah, they'll stand out against the. I want them to kind of match the one here. Yeah. And I want them to give me about I want to say 3/8 of an inch longer fangs. That's what I want. I want fangs.
Yeah.
When I smile, I want people to think,
So you can suck her butt.
is that, you part vampire? Only those who believe will know. Exactly. If you can get them whiter, you can get your fangs a little longer. Yeah, I'm sure. And if I can, because I already had all the gaps, and my family has had a gap, I like that English gap in the front. I love it. No, really. What is that? About a 16th of an inch, if even that gap. Yep. In the front.
Hey, Melvin.
Melvin, good to see you, man. Thanks for being aboard, man. Appreciate you, brother. I know his weather's gotten a lot warmer too. But damn,
Where's Reese at?
Reese might be doing something tonight with his lady.
Well,
It's the week. It's Saturday night. Yeah, he's probably doing something with a woman. That's cool, man. I get that. He might have a chance to jump in. Whatever. If he does, and he's been jamming, we may have something going. Raining. Yeah. Yeah, that freezer door's been opened, and a lot of humidity's coming in and making it rain there. Yep. Damn, I love the river he's on. The river he's next to. God, that's beautiful. He did some live shots of it last year. You can't fish it, but damn, you know. But still, it's beautiful. Hell yes. Melvin's a grower. Did you know that?
No.
Oh yeah, Melvin's a great grower. Thunderstorm season, yeah, right on.
No?
Yeah, definitely. Melvin can grow. And he can also produce seeds as well.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Melvin's had some great grows, and he's even had giveaways for his seeds.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Where does he live? Australia?
Melvin, tell him where you're at. They'll know if you tell them. He's Canadian, of course. I think he's in the Northwest there. Northwest Territories. I could be wrong, though. I'll let Melvin tell you where he's at. I don't know. I don't care where he's at. I just know a good fishing spot when I see it. It's unfortunate they won't let you. And there's a good reason.
I can't pronounce that. Kiwana?
Kelowna. Yeah, Kelowna.
Kelowna?
British Columbia. Yep. That's where he's
He's
at.
up north of me.
And definitely north of Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
Way north.
Yeah, he's about 150 miles from here.
It's beautiful area. Sure is. Like I said, I've seen the videos he's done. It's a beautiful area.
Yeah, my brother lived in British Columbia, Canada, until he got kicked out because he wasn't a citizen up there. Yeah.
I had a couple friends that went up there during the Vietnam draft, and they came back, and they did a little bit of time, and they're now out. Yep. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Sarah's been telling us, south of you, been telling me about the storm she's been getting.
Yep.
You get a southern pull and then a western blowover, left and right.
Oh, yeah.
She's in Oregon.
Being surrounded on 3 sides by ocean.
It'll be much drier here, Sarah. I can guarantee it.
Good.
Much drier. Matter of fact, once we get wherever, the first storm that happens, you'll think I'm stupid, but I'm going outside. I don't care if I get jolted a little bit by the lightning. I don't care. I want to go outside and soak my feet.
Right.
And I don't do that here because it kind of, nobody else would. I don't want them to think I'm weird, but I would still do it. We'll see. This is kind of like, Sarah, I hope you understand it. I've lived with people for the last, 3 years, 2 of my cousins, 2 another, so the last 7 years I lived with people. I will be so elated to have our own place. Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God. I can't describe it.
I've been living alone about 3.5 years now.
I lived alone for 8 years in a 16 by 10 cabin I loved it. I loved
From
it.
October 26th of 22 to October 7th of 23, I was here, love.
Wow.
Kim moved in
So
October
Kim-
7th.
So is Kim gonna stay there?
Yeah.
When you move?
Yes.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, we have housing inspection Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's all on Kim. No longer on you.
It's still on me because it's only the 22nd of May.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
until
still, yeah.
no, until what? 9 days later, 9
Yeah.
or 10 days later, 9 days.
Like I
later.
told her, they're wanting to come see if I'm really moving.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But both places are being inspected. And the owner was just here doing the roof.
Oh. You're
And he
coming, you
left.
got boxes, huh?
I got boxes stacked everywhere.
You need to take some of them away. You know what I'm saying, Sarah?
Yeah.
When they do the thing.
Because you know who's going to go through them if you don't. Her roommate has gone through her boxes. Even though Sarah said, whatever's yours, get out of here. And then she packed up her stuff, and the woman's still going through his shit and taking stuff. That's the person she's living with. There'll be none of that here. I don't want to get on that because I get on her and I'm going to tell you to tell her to, you know, and
Go fuck yourself.
and because I'm not there. I really should shut up. No,
I only got-
no.
I got
Right.
10 days.
Yep, exactly, Sarah. Yep. And Sarah will tell you, she was telling me about the day-to-day stuff there, and I couldn't do it. I can't.
Yep.
Because with people like that, I nip them in the bud real fucking early rather than let it get to all that. You know, because I see all that coming to it, you know. And that's why a lot of my family stays the fuck away from me, because that's all they got to offer. Is all that fucking drama and bullshit, and no. I don't need it, want it, and I will call you out, motherfucker. So they stay away from me. Yeah, because they know I don't hold the mouth back. If they've done shit that's wrong, immoral, skullduggerous, it's like, who are you to tell me what I should think or do here? You shouldn't. Anyway, let's get up. StreamYard, yeah, I'm still okay enjoying the music so far. Yeah, we're past an hour, so we're alright. We get into 2 hours and I'm gonna go, you know, this is getting fucking wretched, you know. But Diane, if you're still here, all I got to do is shut down Facebook, and you'll still be on with me. What'll happen is I'll get tired of rhythm and blues in the background, and I'll want real rock and roll.
Yeah.
And I need to shut Tube Light off about that time. As long as you're on panel, you'll still be here, and we'll still be doing what we're doing. Nothing will change. But we won't get any input from people on YouTube anymore.
Right.
Oh.
Okay,
We just won't have chat.
right. Private chat amongst us, right. But
Yeah,
nothing else.
Yeah.
But if you and I and Diane talk private chat, all three of us can see it, so why not just say it? I mean, duh.
Right. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I had set aside for this evening. Tomorrow I got a salad set aside.
Oh, wow.
That was a $4.50 salad.
Wow.
But it's got meat, it's got egg, it's got
That's a chef
veggies in
salad. You got a chef salad. Huh?
Well, I think it's got chicken also. Yeah, I think it's got chicken
Yeah,
in it.
it's a chef salad.
Are you ready to be covered?
Potatoes ready to get covered up. She done. She all done for the night.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
Oh. Potato.
Yeah, Diane, I'm sorry. Ryan did his thing, but hey, Ryan did his thing. I seen it. I saw it myself. I listened to it myself. You want to go hang out on the other guys? Go ahead, man. I don't. I will never tell him he can't. Well, what it is he's hanging out there, and I'm sorry, but I can't be doing a live every time he decides he wants somebody to talk to.
It's probably one of the guys that he plays golf, or
No.
one of those guys that.
Nope, it's not. It's the Caribbean Pirates, the anti my channel fucktards, and he knows that.
Oh.
Cockeyed Creeper, Monkey Man, and his shadow, and one other guy. I haven't named him yet.
Oh, you figured it out?
It got something to do with music. I'm still. I will configure a name for him soon enough.
No.
He acted like he was from the Carolinas the moment any Caroliner stepped up to him, but the moment they step away, he talks like one of you and me. I got a problem with people like that. It's like, let me put this roll on, let me put that roll on, let me put that roll on. Let me put the roll on that I'm in your channel and got to get along. I'm sorry, I don't care how good at music you are, if that's the kind of tard you are, you have a nice time on your own shit, man. I'm sorry, but no, I don't care how good you are. I just haven't. I come up with pet names. I'll come up with a pet. He hasn't irritated me much, so it hasn't provoked me into giving him a pet name like I have Cockeyed Creeper, the Shadow, and the Monkey Man and his Shadow. But he's still not blocked. Oh. I don't block all of them. It's because I know they'll run right back to Cockeyed Creeper and tell him. I know they will. Not on their shows, in private.
Yeah.
Because I blocked Cockeyed Creeper that one time he tried to come up on my panel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of his tards had to have copied it and sent it to him private chat. That's the only way he could have ever gained access to get in my basement. They think I know every way to pass on, even if they got to pick up their gun, and that's what they were doing. A lot of them are picking up their phone because I wouldn't allow them to clip any of my shit.
Right.
No, you're not clipping my shit. No. You can go you play that clip shit with, I ain't gonna say who, but one of their
You figured it out. It wasn't your brother?
Oh, my brother was trying to get on here. Yeah,
Oh.
the other day. Yeah, that was my brother. I'm sure of it. Otherwise, he'd come back. And he ain't come back since. Because I tell everybody, you're not getting on my panel unless I can see your face. I want to know who you are.
Right.
Yes.
If I don't recognize who you are, no. Yeah. For all I know, because I'm in widescreen now, Ryan's down there in the basement. I don't care. Ryan would sit in the basement the rest of the night. He ain't coming on my panel. No, man. Go on them other guys' panels and have fun, man. And ask yourself, in 2 months' time when you go to call them at 3 o'clock in the morning, your time, how many of them are going to want to talk to you? None of them. I would, I have. See what I mean? Got to be careful with those who you associate with. Big lesson here, Ryan. Go associate with Cockeyed Creeper. Yeah, Monkey Man and his shadow. All you want, man. I'm not. No, I can't. I never said you couldn't. I told you shouldn't. Hey, that's his own choice. I learned from Dirty Mike. Sometimes there's guilt by association, kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna associate yourself with them temporarily until they boot his ass out of there like everybody else has, Ryan. I didn't. Ryan's still not blocked. No, he's just not a mod anymore. It's a long fucking walk back when you do that shit. Oh, I need to change our background here. It's been the same background for a while. There we go. A little better. Hey, you know, there's common sense rules in common sense, not whatever happens, happens. You know, I'm gonna go wherever, go wherever then. You don't ever see me on them channels for a good reason. I was a few times until you learn and you realize if I don't act like I agree with everything they think, they're ready to cut my fucking throat. I'm sorry, but I don't want people like that here. And I refuse to be there either. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a refill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to. Hey. It's my channel. That's the way I run it. You know. And what's funny is I don't put Cockeyed Creeper's channel out here or his real name. I don't put out Monkey Man and his Shadow's real name out here for anybody else to go check out and look at them.
Right.
But they always seem to know and find out the moment I said a damn word about them.
Let's see how far I get.
And so what's happening is their own people are saying, hey, Cockeyed Creeper, actually, he said this about you, and then they go to Monkey Man and go, hey, Monkey Man, but actually, he said this about, you see what I mean? They are now referencing who I'm speaking about through my words. It's like it's part of their vocabulary. When I say monkey man, they know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Here's what's funny. The one channel on Monkey Man that I said, you're blocked for 300 seconds.
Yeah.
He's barely ever there now.
Right.
Oh, wow. But he was never contributing money to that channel, and I was. Every month. What the fuck? You see what I mean? It wasn't the owner of that channel. It was his sidekick that made all those little decisions that, hey, you just screwed somebody. A loyal follower. You just screwed us out of a loyal follower on somebody who's not a loyal fucking follower. Wow. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful who you make alliances with these days. I don't blame the guy who owns the channel. I blame the guy that's helping him run it. He's a fucktard, is all he is. He's a fucktard. And I'll give my description of that later on. But he's a fucktard. He finally found a piece of ass that would let him put his dick in, and he married it. He's a fucktard. That's just the kind of guy he is, because he's ugly, and he's stupid, and he's ignorant, and he has no depth to him whatsoever. He's a fucktard. He found something that would screw him, and he decided, I love you. And that's his mentality. I've seen it. We know guys like that. I know guys like that.
Yep.
Oh, you women know guys who are like that.
Yep.
And that's what he is, a fucktard. But the guy's channel, he's destroyed it because he's put all his little buddies on there. And rather than people that want to just keep shit neutral, that's gone. It's been gone for months. And the channel owner don't even know it. We all knew what we're talking about.
Yep.
All right. With that said, I gotta go get a refill.
All right.
You say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do. I'll be right back. Here we go.
Yeah, my sister's gonna donate her.
Oh.
Potato. Yeah, she's gonna go to a place that has more of her breed.
Yeah.
They do shows for kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're not gonna be able to keep tabs on it?
Oh no, yeah, they're gonna send my sister pictures, video, and she'll forward them to me.
Oh. Okay. Oh. That's different.
She might actually learn to fly. No,
Oh.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. Did you ever cut her wings back?
No, she does it to herself.
Oh.
When I got Potato, she was eating her feathers and drinking her blood to survive.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well. Dang.
And now, under her wings, her whole back is bald.
Oh.
It's from her plucking. And it's a nervous condition.
Yeah.
And once they start, the vet said they never stop.
Oh.
And she's been that way since I got her. She's never flown a day in her life, doesn't know how.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she doesn't realize it.
But my sister and I, we talked about it over the phone.
Oh wow.
It's a 26-hour drive from here to my sister's.
Wow. Holy cow.
Yeah. And then another 18-hour drive from my sister's to Chris.
Oh wow.
Huh. But being I don't have anything to put potato in, she'll be on my shoulder from here to my sister.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't have a cat carrier or a dog carrier to put her in.
Oh wow.
And that cage won't fit in my car.
Yeah. So you
And I
have
can't
to
have
put
her.
the cage on the trailer?
Yeah. And I can't have her in the cage on the trailer.
Yeah. Because the cage would be on the trailer.
60-mile-an-hour winds plus. Yeah, she'll be featherless.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I do have a smaller parrot cage, but I don't think I can put it together in my car.
Well,
So whatever I wear from here to my sister's will go in the garbage once I'm at my sister's, because she will destroy it.
oh.
Because I'll be too busy keep my eyes on the road to stop her from putting holes in whatever I'm wearing.
Yeah, I got or some more security cameras around that.
Expect to be stopped either just coming in or leaving Texas. They're doing everybody from out-of-state plates. Everybody.
Oh, really?
And they want a dog to go around and everything. Yep. Yep. Because there's a main corridor of drugs coming in and out of Texas. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Just like it was Wyoming, because Wyoming has I-25 and I-80 interchange.
I forget which one they are in Texas, but there's one coming in from where Sarah's coming in, and then the other one leaving. Yep. It's like I-13 or I-31 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of those two. It's
So
a major
are you
drug
going
one.
Are you going to Nebraska?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because my daughter lives there. My daughter and my youngest son live there.
You'll come across the Mississippi on your way here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll go over the Golden Gate. Yeah. The arches, Yep, you'll go
Yeah,
over.
St.
You'll go
St.
on.
Louis.
Yep, in St. Louis.
You want to go through St. Louis? Oh no, that's a death trap.
You still got to do that. Okay, to get here.
Yep. Yep.
I go where my GPS tells me to go.
Oh.
My sister gave me this GPS when I went from West Virginia back here.
Yes.
Yeah. And I use it everywhere I go. If I don't know the area, give me an address.
Exactly.
I punch in an address, and it tells me turn for turn where to
That's
go.
what Google Maps. That's what Google Maps tells me.
Me too.
But a lot of places, I
got
can't
that
get
on my
Google
phone.
Maps on my phone.
No shit.
I ended up 20
Yeah.
miles in the wrong direction because I couldn't get Google
Yeah.
Maps on my phone just to get to my
Because
sister.
you couldn't service. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. With the GPS that she gave me, the Garmin, it's all
Yeah.
satellite.
Yep. Yeah, Garmin is satellite. It's a good one too.
And when I get to her place, she's going to update it for me.
Nice.
So,
Last time it was updated is when she gave it to me in 2018. It's due to be updated.
Yeah, 6 years. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it tells me update now. And I don't have a computer to attach it to update it.
Right.
I'll be right back. Gotta get a drink.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a guy. So what? I'm a guy. It's just the way it is, man.
If you didn't look, I'd be worried.
There you go. Exactly. Uh-oh, what do we got there, Diane?
some RSO.
I was gonna say, damn, yeah, those look like, yeah, you kind of push a plunger and everybody's happy.
Yep. Yeah, I got two different kinds.
Nice.
One's 87%, and the other's 66%. Great red daddy purple.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah.
And the clear one is the RSO Platinum.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, a little darker than that. Yeah. A little darker than that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I got my other one.
Nice.
I was cleaning the house today and found this cartridge.
Nice.
Don't know what it is.
You just smoke that while you're driving down the road.
No,
No?
I won't have anything in my car. Not where I can reach it.
Right.
No.
Don't have, and another thing, don't have anything dangling from your rearview mirror. Also,
Right.
because a lot of states you can't have anything dangling from the rearview mirror.
Oh, I better take what I have on my mirror off then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a little palm tree that dangles from it.
Yeah, because
Yep.
there's like Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, and somewhere else.
Well, it'll be coming off before I leave.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. We're cough buddies. Yeah. Somebody told me to keep swallowing. Backs it off sooner. That's just what I was told. Yep. But if I hear my buddy coughing, there's a psychological thing. I'll reach for a pen. And I'm sure if he hears me coughing, the same thing.
Yep.
Because our little cough, well, when he's drinking, that's the thing I'll give this guy. He doesn't be just before and at the end he'll hit, but not during while he's just, hey, that's his preference, and I
right.
You know, I have to admire him for it. You know, he has standards. You know, he may have had a bad coughing session while drinking or something. I don't know. You know, I've heard of that, but he's avoiding problems by waiting till after, you know, he's done drinking, and then he'll hit this and then go to bed. Right on, man. Right on. Me, I can do it during, before, during, and after. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I've been backing way off on getting Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to do that there.
Not at all. Yeah.
When I moved up here, all I had was tools on my back and my dog.
When I meet up with Chris, I won't have an animal once.
Me either. No animals.
No animals.
Either I had a choice: stay there and get killed, or leave and nobody knows where you are. So I picked that one.
Yep, better choice. Yep.
My mom swears I'm in Missouri.
Let her believe that. Yep.
That's right. I'm
Your
actually
sister-
35 miles from her, but she thinks I'm in Missouri already.
Your sister won't correct her later on?
No.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, no.
That's
My sister doesn't talk to my mother.
There you go.
I was the only one of the four children that even had anything to do with our mother.
Oh, wow.
And she kicked that right out the window when she tried to put me in prison.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
I mean, we're talking less than 6 months ago.
Yep. I
I had it. The investigator came and talked to me. I had my baby sister on speakerphone when she walked through the door. And me and my sister laid it all out for her. When she left here, she's like, there are no grounds. There's nothing to even pursue here. There's like no shit. But yeah, she can just think I'm in that M state.
And that's what it is, yeah. It's an M state.
Yep.
Where the fuck ever, yep.
I mean, I told the investigator, you leave here, she shows up at my door, I'll know where she got the information from. Because she doesn't know where I'm at. I want to keep it that way. And I told her, I will hunt you down if she shows up at my door.
She wouldn't get past the door.
Oh, hell no.
You know.
No. She ain't coming through that front door.
And depending if we're exactly where I'd like us to be, she'll be lucky to get within 5 to 8 miles of our front door. I know where I'd love to be. God, I know the area, but I just can't find anybody that's renting anything in that area, damn it, you know. And if I got this one area, I only gotta let like 2 or 3 people know I'm there, and all of a sudden we got a lot of friends. And invites to different things and things going on, you know, that we're in that inner circle. I don't know, you know, no guarantees, you know, none. No. But I'd love to be there, but there's still no guarantees, you know. Damn it. You know, I just know it exists because I was there before, and I want to get back. I want to say more, but I can't hear.
Right.
Because I know they got somebody watching, you know. And it's not like I'm overly paranoid or hyper paranoid. The government's always watching. I don't care who or where you're at.
Oh yeah, they're always watching.
They got an informant or a stooge or someone always looking at what's going on, you know. I would rather tell you face to face because that's just the kind of thing. I gotta get the OG Kush. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. God, if I could find more of these, you can plug the charger in the side of this one while you're hitting it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I want to find them
on the bottom.
Yeah,
on the bottom.
Yeah, all my other ones are like that, but this one's on the side. While you're
infused in.
This one you screw it into the top. And then plug it into a slot.
Yeah, same here. Same with those. Yep,
yeah.
Same thing. Yep. And the other 1, 2, I got 4 there. 2 of them have carts on them. The other 2 don't. Yep. Yeah. So I'm running 5 carts right now.
That's about what you normally run is 5.
Yep. 2 one Indica, 2 hybrids, and 2 sativas. It just seems to work better that way, you know. The mild sativa, the lower dose sativa, just to kind of pick shit up. Indica, indica will set you down. The hybrids, yeah, they feel like they're gonna fuck you up, but it's short term. Sativa and indica are your two basics, and the hybrid's kind of like let's extend everything out a little. Even though it's higher it'll be higher THC. It only extends it. Whatever buzz you got off, and I found I get a better buzz off indica and sativa crashing. I get a better buzz off the 2 of them. I've always done it that way. Well, not always, but I used to be the kind of smoker that if I was smoking sativa, the next batch had to be sativa. Otherwise, I couldn't get high off it unless I laid off for a day or 2. That's just how it worked out. And vice versa. If I got an indica, I couldn't. You give me a sativa, and it's like I'm smoking fucking air. You know, I'm like, dude, I didn't get high off that whatsoever. Everybody I know's wasted, man. And it's because they're so used to sativa. They were used to sativa highs. Because at some point, that's all it was. And then all this hashy pot, indica, came into play, remember? And it was at that point you had that real hashy pot, and then you had this sativa that all of a sudden became sensei, seedless. And that raised the price, and they started selling it by the fucking gram. And I was like, what? I was used to buying at least a half ounce. And all of a sudden you want to sell me, yeah, you want to sell me a fucking gram? This is not cocaine. It's marijuana, motherfucker.
Right.
And that's what happened. The cocaine market had driven things, and they went, well, we're selling cocaine by the gram. We need to sell marijuana by the gram as well. And that's what happened. Dude, I remember my first ounce. I walked in, the dude said, you want an ounce? I said, yeah, man. I handed him a 20. He grabbed a fucking sandwich baggie. The scales were right there. He threw it, he filled the baggie up, folded it over, and handed it to me and said, there you go. He didn't weigh it out. I'm sure it was over 28. I'm positive it was over. But you know what? That whole night I didn't get high. It was Sheba. It was called Sheba Gold. The next morning I had a roach about that long, plus more than about half the bag left. I lit that roach up. That was the first roach I'd ever lit up in my life. I took 3 fucking good tokes off it. That was the first time I was actually baked.
Wow.
I had to build up a tolerance through the night before. I didn't feel a high. I smoked it with my buddies and I laughed with them and I had a good time, but I didn't really feel anything deep internally. The next day I lit that fucking roach up. Oh, we're stoner now. And I was fucked. I couldn't even go to school. I didn't go to school. I walked down there. I got to the front gate and said, I was in 5th grade. I said, nah. I turned around because I knew my mom was at work already. I went into the basement window that I left unlocked and back down to my bedroom. Here I am, man. Yeah, I was a basement kid before I was a teenager. Once I hit teenager, no. You don't live in a basement.
Look at that doggy.
Glowing eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Very protective dog.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way Sassy was. She was so protective of me. I miss that little shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't that long ago either.
Nope. 5 months ago.
Yeah. It'll be a
5?
year in July since I lost my other
Yeah,
service
January
dog.
30th. January 30th, I put her down. 4 months ago, excuse me.
I was going to say 5. That seemed a little.
Yeah, 4 months ago.
Yeah.
January 30th, I put her down.
Well,
I done it for her, not for me.
And Kim's cat seemed to have given up about the same time. Isn't that odd?
Yes. But her cat was 17.
oh wow. That's right.
Sassy was only 3.
Yeah, but you knew she had some things going on. Yeah.
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 Hey, Sarah. I just heard you, girl.
Ah.
I hadn't heard her until now. I had been listening, actually, but I just heard her. You heard her, too. Yep.
I'll even take a straight shot.
Ooh. I imagine you there. I didn't say I'd do that, but all right.
Ah.
It's not like I'm going to get a more agreeable woman tonight. Maybe verbally, but you know. That's about it. Still, I'd be impressed. Oh well. Yeah, I got a different background tonight. I got the whole moon instead of the ship with a little moon.
Right.
And the other one fell, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm folding it up. I'm gonna roll it up. I'm gonna roll all 3 of them up into this long piece of wood I've got. It's actually a branch. It's actually a long branch. I was gonna save that for potato, but but because you have to understand the tapestry I'm facing, the moon behind. The moon I'm looking at is about the same size, but the tapestry is longer than my room here.
Oh, wow.
So I've got it wrapped up on this long piece of branch I was able to acquire.
Yeah.
And I've got it wrapped in that, and it's kind of leaning, like this. But at least I got the whole tapestry that I can see, and it's like a fuzzy moon. You'll see. It'll fill a wall. I got 3 tapestries. That one,
oh, cool.
the one behind me, and the other one that's as big as this one. That's with the ship and the moon in the other in the corner there. Yep. You'll see. I think I've got pretty much all the rigging to put it on the wall. I mean, I did send it with it, and I've got I got tacks. And you can buy other shit.
Yeah.
Tack it up. I've only got a string of lights that's only is from that end of the room to that, and that's 8. So it's more than 6 foot because I'm 6'3", and fingertip to fingertip is your height. So it's about 6'6" string of lights that are up there. Matter of fact, you'll see the effect now that I've shut off the other light that'll have on the moon once the lights change. They're blue now.
I got the cat and the dog.
Got a fucking zoo going on there. Now it's red.
Right.
Then
now it's green.
Usually they'll just perches off my lap and keeps an eye on Balfour. And then she pounces off me, and oh my god, she keeps giving me bruises on my legs.
Yeah. I wish he hadn't tried to take over the ship. 801, you will be missed. Sorry, man, but you will be missed. There will come a time when it'll be an erasure of all those blocked. I have to say that. I'm going to wait till Sarah and I are together, and I'll do an erasure of everyone blocked, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, you can't stay pent up in your own disappointment others, you know. You really can't.
No.
You know, it'll eat you alive if you even try, you know. So, and I learned that over the years. And, you know, I have every intention later, just fuck it. Let everybody, you know, take the leash off. Let's see what happens. See who I need to block, re-block, and those who I need to just leave the fuck alone, you know? We'll see. Because what'll happen is those who are subscribed to me, that I block, all of a sudden they'll see my posts.
Yep.
They'll come up again, yeah. A lot of people don't do that, but I don't live in animosity. I can't. I just can't, you know. It eats away at your soul.
Yes, it does.
To be negative about everything and everybody. You got to be forgiving at some level. You really do. And if you're not human.
That's right.
You know, you're a go along to get along fucktard. That's the left. And that's where that's cockeyed creeper, monkey man, and his shadow, and that other music fucktard. I'm gonna come up with a name with him. I just haven't yet. He'd get monkey man, but because he looks more like a monkey, but no, Monkey Man's going to keep his, because I watch Monkey Man go into people's chats and fucking run around and push shit over and, you know, bump into people, and everybody look at him like that's okay, because he's old and he's a little fucking, I don't give a fuck. I'm 10 years younger than that. I don't want that excuse ever.
Right.
Then his shadow, wherever there's one, there's the other, and the other, there's Monkey Man. You see what I mean? His shadow. He's always, you know, they're 69 in each other. Oh, every single show, they're Chokes on Cock Brothers. They are Chokes on Cock Brothers. And the ambiguously gay duo. That's from Saturday Night Live. At the end when it was good. Then it got real stupid after that. Yeah. What was that? Doug and Gary? Yeah, the ambiguously gay duo. Yeah, that's Monkey Man in his shadow. If one isn't pumping the other one's pumping him. That's the way they are. And what's funniest is his followers will go and tell him. That's what they call him as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't alert him, would they?
No.
I keep bringing that up. It's like if I'm talking about him, why do you consider him that too? What's up with that? Or that's somebody that their total intent is to create problems, discontent. People with low intelligence don't realize people that are there to go poking in the ribs. Oh, by the way, you need to blame him for it. You see what I mean? Oh, I poke you in the ribs, but no, I poked you, but he's the one. Yeah. Here's what he said. Now that I got your attention and your they don't look at it like that. They're like, he said, what about me?
Yep.
They're that closed-minded, that narrow kind of a thinker, that kind of a narrow-minded thought process that says, I'm more concerned with what about a few people think than the masses. What? And the masses don't give a fuck. I want to side with the masses. I'm sorry. I'll side with the masses. I don't care if it's everybody that's got a YouTube channel sides with them. I don't give a fuck. The masses side with me. Fuck yeah. You can't prove me wrong. Because you can't pull 99.9% of everybody. Sorry, right. But you can't. You can. You cannot. I like to think that the human nature is of a good spirit, of honesty, of purity. I deal with so many people that they have no concept of that kind of thinking. None.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
They are shut off from any kind of morality clause in their life, in their thinking, or of their ancestry. And that's the saddest part. They don't think that their ancestors had any kind of moral ethics. And actually they did. Most of them did. It was a majority thing that they had moral ethics. Christian value, Christian and Catholic value, and Jewish value. And you can go, I don't care what religion you can go through, there's a moral ethics on that. Don't murder, don't screw over people. You know what I'm saying? There's
right.
There's an ethics there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think today people are, not people, but children and young adults are being taught that that's kind of a miss and hit kind of thing. What? We've got all the evidence and all the history that teachers, that's the big one, teachers should have already accumulated and made that a part of their curriculum. Instead, they are teaching something outside of that, something that's antithetical to that way of thinking and believing. Because that teacher itself has a problem with real reality and the things that were, you don't want to say impressed on them, that they rejected all along, all the way through their schooling. But because they rejected it, a moral value system and a moral way of looking at the world, because they rejected it at the same time, they took up somebody else's propaganda and went, yeah, you're for me? Oh, come along. Yeah, or I don't like them because they're making too much damn sense that makes me look like I'm a fool. Oh, yeah. But they found someone, they found a backing to their idiocy, to their idiocracy, to their twisted way of thinking, believing that because they're anti what's right and moral, there's some kind of group that is strengthened by their own self-made religion. You know, you gotta scratch your head. It's like, what religion is that?
Right.
They can't name it. But they're anti-yours. So, some are Palestinian, some are Satanistic, some are you know what I'm saying? They have their groups, but what they don't realize is there comes a point where you're either for or you're fucking against.
Right.
What's moral and right? There is a solid line, although how thin it may be. There's still and the side that pretends it's on the side of morality is the one that I am suspicious of most of all. But the ones that say, you can't be a good Christian and a good Catholic at the same time. That's because that way of thinking splits both of them in different areas. I'm sorry, but to me, Christianity is like an advancement of Catholic. That's all it is. They're one and the same. It's just one's more handed down. Christianity's been handed down from Catholic beliefs. You know, it's like, okay, this, and here's the only problem I have is you have Jewish scholars and not the top ones, but you have some Jewish scholars and some together and realize we're on the same path to the same inevitable end of the same inevitable.
To me, every religion is a cult. Should be one God, one color.
You see, Diane, I used to think of that, but when I was 17, 18, I got this book. It was called just a minute. I can't remember the name of it, but what it was is it was like an encyclopedia of every cult, religion, belief, from A to Z. Mm-hmm. Here's what's odd. Before that, I was going to I was skipping school and going to the community library, the city library, and I was looking up everything from astral projection to Zen Buddhism. I got that book, and it laid everything out. Astral projection to everything, and I mean everything. This one guy, have you ever seen the movie? Just a minute, it had to do with a rainbow. Where this guy was looking into zombie powder. The Rainbow's Edge, no. This one doctor is the one that wrote this book, and he's the one who went to different, what he was looking for were drugs that they had, and he found out about the zombie powder. And The Serpent's Rainbow. That's what it was. That was the movie, The Serpent's Rainbow. And he went to all these different
places. And I graduated from a Catholic school.
You ought to see the movie called The Serpent's Rainbow. That's the guy that wrote this book I'm talking about. And he looked at all these different religions and all these different cults and all these different beliefs from the ancients to today. You know, right down to hell, even even the death cults, you know, Jim Jones, even all those were laid out, you know, how people came to think about them and believe in them and go along because of those who were already going along that were in positions that they held high, you know, and that's the way religion is set up. You have a superior hierarchy, and you have those below it that bear witness to that hierarchy. In many of those religions, that's where they fail. And I saw that. And every time it seemed like I always came back, no matter what I started to believe in what I was learning through that encyclopedia, basically.
Yep.
I came back to Christianity every time.
Yeah.
Because it seemed more solid.
One God, one color.
Yeah, well, all these white supremacists will be pissed, but I'm sorry, but Jesus was an Arab. He may have been very dark-skinned. I don't care. I personally don't give a fuck.
My daughter is Catholic, and my youngest son is LDS, Mormon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that LDS, I heard all about that. Dr. Phil did a special on LDS. Yeah, and LDS's top lawyer was brought on, and we know what LDS is about. You know. I sure do. I thought about going in their direction years ago. I also thought about going in the direction, the one that Tom Cruise is part of. Seventh-day Adventist? No.
Seventh Day. No, I don't think he's Seventh-day Adventist.
No, he's not Seventh-day Adventist. No, it's not Seventh. It's the other one that they even have this machine you hook up to, and they can determine your prophetic value. It's the one they bring you in, and they have booklets on Jesus Christ.
Really?
Rebirth and all. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not Seventh Day. It's that other one. God, I can't remember what they are, but yeah, Tom Cruise. I can't look it up because I could. God dang it, I'm gonna. I don't like talking crap, and that's why
Right.
I like Google. You know,
Well, while you're looking it up, I will be right back.
you take your time. Scientology. That's it. Scientology.
Yeah.
I was considering going in that direction.
When I went to Catholic school, I had to take a class called theology, and we
Yes.
learned all about the Buddha, all the way back to Buddhism and all that crap.
Yep.
But I don't remember any of it because I wasn't interested. I got forced to go to Catholic school, so I didn't really like it. Yeah.
I don't blame you then. But yeah, Scientology, I was considering that.
Yep.
And I'm not going to go into detail, but I've talked to a couple of Scientologists. I have an accent on certain keywords,
Yeah.
and they were overly impressed with it. Because some people are born at the very lower depths of society,
Yeah.
but their vocabulary is not limited there. And that's kind of where I'm at, and they recognized
Yeah.
it. It's Scientology, Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that was the one that I was considering, and they were going to welcome me, but I backed. You know, I've heard too many weird things that come from it.
You
Yeah.
can't believe them.
Yep. I'm going to take a break right now.
All right.
Something I want to go check out. I'm trying to get my. Let me get. Oh, okay. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it from the board here. All right, I'm just going to stop my picture here. I will be right back, Sarah.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I'm here. Captain will be
Okay.
back.
Captain shall return.
Yep.
So you got your phone charger and all that for the car and all that set up?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I usually take, when I go on long trips like that, I usually take my car to my mechanic or something, get everything checked, make sure it's road safety. So,
Yep. My boss is supposed to do that for me, but I'm not sure.
oh, yeah.
If he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm not gonna let it stop me.
Yes. I make sure the lights work, the blinkers work, brake lights are good, and all that, because you never know which highway we're told out in a bad day.
When I pull out of my driveway, I won't stop till I get to my sister's.
Oh.
Other than for gas.
Oh, yeah. Check your oil and all that.
Yeah.
Make that oil change or something.
I just had one.
Oh. That's good. Well, last Friday when I got busted, I just filled my tank. Yeah. Sucks. Gas and a little snooze here and there.
I'll leave here the 28th. I'll be at my sister's the 29th.
Oh.
I'll leave her place the 30th, and I'll be at Chris's the 31st.
Oh. That's the plan, Stan.
Yep.
That's good. I'll be praying for you.
I'm adding 600 miles to my journey by doing this.
Wow.
Yeah. But I have to do what I have to do for potatoes.
Yeah. How long has it been since you seen your sister?
I seen her in 2018.
Oh.
And then I seen her, I take that back, I seen her a little over a year ago when her dad died.
Oh.
We all went out to dinner, all of his siblings. Because it was the first time all four of his kids were in one spot at one time in over 20 years.
Wow.
I would have walked right by my youngest brother and not known who he was. I'd have walked right past him.
Yeah, when my dad passed away, at his funeral, the last thing my mom wanted was all four of his girls to get together. No, everyone was fighting one another, so everyone was spread out around the coffin, and we could, none of them would want to get together, so it sucked.
Yeah. I looked at my brother and I went, oh my God, I would not have recognized him.
Well,
but the last time I seen him, oh God, last time I seen him, I was in my early 20s.
Then you saw the little boy, you remembered.
Yes. I mean, when the next time I seen him, he's 6'11". He's a big boy.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a big boy.
You still saw the little boy in him, though.
Yes, but I still seen my little itty bitty brother.
So I was watching a show called Airplane, and there was this guy, this kid, 15 years old. 15 years old, he was 7 feet 3 inches for a 15-year-old.
Wow.
That's big.
Yep.
I was just given dinner for the next, 2 nights. Tonight and maybe 2 after this. No spaghetti and meat. spaghetti and it was a bowl. Spaghetti and meatballs. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. After the show, guess what I'll be doing?
You'll be eating spaghetti and meatballs.
Smoking, all covered with cheese. I see my meatballs covered in cheese.
It's already in the microwave now. I got to just lean over and program it. Bowl already full. Yep.
That's cool.
With a napkin over the top. You know, I don't want to. Yeah. 3 minutes.
I made salmon patties yesterday. Salmon fillets.
I like them. Oh yeah. Cheers. A little bit of bread. Absorb alcohol a little bit. Yeah. That's what you do. Shh. Hey, Captain's secret. A little bit. But it's got to be wheat bread. Wheat bread absorbs 3 times more alcohol than white bread. Did you know that?
Really? Because of the grain?
Yep, because of the grain. Yep. And it's better for your gut too. That's why I got yogurt. That's why I got yogurt for tomorrow. Yeah, you know.
Yep. I like black cherry yogurt.
I was able to find black cherry. I was.
My favorite.
Hey, I'm Michigan. We have cherries everywhere. Yep. And we have Yoplait. I worked at a glass factory that was just across the street from. We were just across the street from Yoplait in Reed City, Michigan. They already had that whole block, everything to the right of us, and down the next block. The glass company I worked for owned that glass company and about a quarter of the block all the way back to the next road. He was holding out. He wanted enough to build a brand new building, double his loading bays, and they gave it to him. I knew a guy that had a house right next door to there. He held out for $4.7 million for a house that couldn't have been worth more than, I don't know, 30,000-40,000.
Wow.
But and so did the company I worked for, Reed City Glass. Yeah, just up the road, just outside of town on the highway, US 10. Reed City Glass, brand new building, double the size of the loading docks there. He got it all. Oh yeah. Yoplait paid it. Now Yoplait owns 1, 2, almost 3 blocks now in that town.
Dang.
Yeah, and they're looking on to yeah, Yoplait is actually a French-owned company.
Really?
Yeah, Yoplait. Yeah, they're owned by the French. But yeah, it's quite a deal there. I used to be able to get yogurt really cheap because I had a brother-in-law that worked there. And I'd get cases of it for like $10. Where if you bought them by the container, you'd pay $130, $140. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
But when I lived in Germany, we always ate that. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a plant in France, in Germany, England. They have 3 in America, I think.
Yep.
3, I think. Mm-hmm. There might be more. No, there might be a 4th now by now. When I worked for that glass company, I walked over because we were replacing plexiglass for a lot of their shielding, and I got talking to their maintenance guy, and I said, listen, and it pissed my boss off, but it saved them money. I said, look, rather than buy plexi, that the minute something hard hits it, it all shatters to fuck.
I'm going to sneak over to Safeway tomorrow and pick up some.
And what I told him is get polycarbonate. It doesn't shatter. That's the same stuff they use at hockey stadiums.
Oh.
That's not plexi. That's polycarb. In order to get through it, you need to cut it. It doesn't shatter like plexi. No. It's a little. It's a little more expensive, but it doesn't shatter. And I told their maintenance guy, from now on, tell them you want polycarb. And they got mad because we weren't going there every other week and replacing shattered shit. It was about every 6 months because it got dirty, and or it got, because of them repeatedly cleaning it, it got scratched on the exterior. So, and they wanted to be able to have a clear look. So, then they replaced it, but not every couple of weeks, and that pissed them off. I mean, why wouldn't you tell your customers, hey, let me save you some money, but from now on, anything that actually needs replaced, just walk across the street and say, hey, And what I did is I had Yoplait make up a grid of the shields that we kept replacing that we no longer had to, because they needed to present it to their higher ups to get it all approved. I said, and this way we have the exact dimensions, and all you need to tell us is which panel it is out of like 70 that you need to replace once it's too foggy because you've cleaned it or scratched it too much. There is a higher grade, and I didn't tell them this, there's a higher grade of acrylic that you can get that won't scratch. It would need replaced for like 5 to 7 years. But I didn't tell them about that. I just told them, hey, you go from poly to plexi, there's acrylic. I didn't tell them about acrylic, and that's what I told my boss. I said, hey, he got mad at first. I said, hey, I never mentioned acrylic. And he said, why not? And I said, that's 5 to 7 years. Some shit lasts 20. And he's like, but at least from now on, they won't call anybody but you to replace the polycarbonate, which is a little more expensive. I said, yeah, you're going to lose out a little bit per month. But I said, after 2 years, add all that up on the ones you had to replace, and I bet you're coming out about that far ahead. And he did. And he said, yeah, we're making more by doing that, but at the same time we got customer satisfaction with them at high levels. And that's what and anybody who does anything in the glass or plastic in that company, they're gonna refer to the guys that are now a quarter of a mile further west, just outside of town. You know what I mean? I did that company so good and they don't even know it.
Right.
Oh well. You two act like you're waiting to me to cut YouTube off and say, let's listen to real music. No. I don't see anybody else trying to come up. I know Ryan ain't. His mom's here. He never comes up when his mom's here. Oh, once he did.
No.
Yeah. You know, doesn't do him any good anyway. Coming up on my panel. No, I wouldn't let him anyway. I leave him down there in the basement and tell him, you need to go back to your other friends. You just decided you wanted to be there, man. Hey. I'm not jealous. I'm just surprised that he'd go to the opposition and go hang out.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why would you do that? On all three of their platforms.
Wow. Really?
See you, dude. You know, if not three, it was two. It might not have been all three, but it was at least two. I know that. Cockeyed Creeper and the one I can't name yet. Yeah. Yeah. Carolina fucking kook or some shit like that. I don't know. I lived in North Carolina off and on for 3 years. Yeah, I fucking know them weird ass fucking Carolinas, man. Kind of cat-like. They all that. You know what? That fits that dude's personality. He's cat-like. Oh, it's coming. I'll have it next show. Cat-like or pussy-like, one of the two. He is kind of a whipped acting kind of guy, you know. That's why I don't see a woman headed towards him or next to him. I'm just saying, you know. A lot of musicians are like that. They're so full of themselves that nothing deserves to be beside them. But they're lonely as fuck. Let me see how that works. We all get to the point where you're either a legend in your own mind, or all on your own, you're a legend in your own time and you don't tell anybody.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a legend in my own time and I don't tell anybody. I don't care. I'm a legend to me, and it's okay if I'm not to you, but not to legends in their own mind. Oh no, everybody needs to admire and admonish and praise them for doing this, that, and the other thing. I've survived, motherfucker. I've survived. Pat me on the back for that, and that's all I give a fuck. I've survived. I know motherfuckers didn't make half my age. I remember them because they stuck their chin out too far, or they were just so full of themselves that nothing else could get in. And they all got defeated. They died. That's what happens to men and women, but I know for sure men who act like they're invincible, like they'll never die. Yeah, your spirit will never die, but that attitude you have, that can be murdered. And nobody's going to have any remorse about it. And not when your ego's overinflated everything about you. I'm sorry, but an overinflated ego seems to rob people of credibility.
Yep.
It robs you of moral ineptitude. You know, rather than the man saying, "Hey, I'm just a man. And I've told
Right.
so many people, I'm just a man. I'm nothing more, nothing less, but I'm just a man. And I watch so many people that claim to be so much more, and they're not alive anymore. I think there's something to going with you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These men who acted like they were immortal, I watch God prove them wrong, each and every one of them. I'm going to tell you one, and you won't believe it. John Lennon.
Really?
John Lennon proclaimed that they were greater than God.
Oh.
4 months later, no more John Lennon.
Wow.
That's what happens. Oh, they don't talk about that. Hey, I don't want to talk negatively about John Lennon. He was a great Beatle. He played his part, did his role well, and produced a lot of fantastic fucking songs, and so did his son. I don't like the woman he chose, Yoko. Oh no,
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, I'm not the one who had to wake up to her every morning. He was.
Right.
I don't know what he woke up and saw every morning. I'm gonna be looking at blonde hair and bright eyes. I don't think people realize how much that means. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the show till I flip it over and get off YouTube. My emotions grabbed on there for a minute. Yeah, I need to, Hey, I'm a man. I'm human. I'll admit.
Right.
I have very deep emotional feelings for Sarah. She'll tell you, I don't try to bullshit her.
No.
I don't try to play this shit that I'm something grandiose than what I actually am. I'm a man. I will make mistakes. They won't be relationship based. I know how to avoid all that shit. The minute I see a female's eyes going, I already know. You know, listen, kid. You know, even your mother wouldn't interest me. You know, that's how I look at that kind of, you know.
Right.
Because I always know that's one of the kind that try to pull you away from what's going right. You know, I've seen what pulls a man. I'm not interested. I wasn't interested before I met Sarah. I'm sorry, but I wasn't. You know, I just. I heard her too, and we both took a drink. I did.
Well, I'm fixing to.
Oh, hell.
Hey, Sarah, do you ever go left or is it always right?
I'll never tell.
Okay. Okay. And it's never straight, it's always forward.
It's always forward, never straight.
That's right.
Yeah, that's left. That's right. It'll all depend on what side of me she's on. I had to think about a lot of different things. Well, if she's here, and if she's here, and what hand she's using, or both hands. It only
Both hands. Oh, really, huh?
Should not.
So you're not teasing Irvin, huh?
There has to be some form of punishment.
He wants to credit.
what a lucky man he was.
I'm ready, Irvin.
Before discovering Walton University, I never knew how much I could truly
Oh, shit.
Well, the constitution open the mud.
I learned
We're having fun tonight. That's right.
Oh yeah.
And tomorrow night, and the night after, and the night after that.
What did you say, Emma?
Wow.
He is.
I'm trying to get us to the 3-hour mark, and then if you're still here, Diane, I'll shut YouTube off. We'll still be here, YouTube, and then I can play whatever music I want in the background.
Okay, because
Whatever
I'm
I
on
want.
StreamYard.
Yes.
I had you on StreamYard
Yeah.
right now.
Yes, you only need to just stay right there. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We just won't
Uh-uh.
have the chat in YouTube.
No. And I'm gonna find a way to copy that, the StreamYard, so that anybody that will look in the comments, not the live chat that had already happened, but the comments, they'll be able to go into the StreamYard, the comments, grab the StreamYard and come in if they're not already. We'll see. We'll see. That's let's see, 5, 10. That's 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're good. But yeah, just giving you a heads up. But you ain't got to do anything. Just sit there and talk, chat, and we're having a good time. And the captain will definitely be consuming more alcohol.
I have my bottle right here.
I got.
I set my
Who's that?
bottle here for every time we heard the wind, so I could take a drink.
Hey, what's that red behind you? The that in red? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I wonder what that.
It's a jacket.
Oh.
I
It
haven't
can't-
leaned over the back. I haven't leaned over the back of my chair.
It was moving with
recliner.
you, and
Yeah.
it was moving with you, and I'm like,
Yeah,
whoa.
it's on the back.
I-
It's on the back of my recliner because I'm sitting with my
I
back
thought
against the arm.
I thought it was Kim hovering in the background. Oh shit, Kim is hovering back there. She in bed sleeping now. Hell yeah.
Yeah, she went to her room 5 minutes before you started. It hasn't come out.
We got her trained right. Oh yeah. That's
She's
what we
tired of
actually
it.
do. Exactly.
She's tired of
she
it.
She don't like the music that you're playing. All right. Now I gotta turn that. Still don't see anybody down there. Wow. Oh, we're all good.
No,
Yeah,
she
there's
don't
three
like
of-
the fact that she can't sit out here and watch TV while I'm on here because the noise in the background.
Oh,
Oh, wow, ambulance time.
I
You
tried
know,
it once in my bedroom. It didn't work.
so do you go to sleep with a frying pan underneath your pillow, Sarah?
Do I what?
You go to sleep with a frying pan under your pillow?
No.
Okay.
No. No, Kim's not that vicious.
Okay.
Because she knows Sarah will whoop her ass. Exactly. She knows. Kim knows who the alpha in the house is, and it ain't her.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hug you right there. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And Sarah's an Aries.
Yep.
See, male ram, female ram. I gotta point this way. Gotta remember, female ram. Yeah. Because I'm an Aries too.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. Sarah already knows the kind of guy I already am.
Yes, I do.
But I'm fair, and that's not an easy thing for Aries men to be, is fair. I've seen that before. I know that's a rarity. But hey, you know, I was raised solely by mom. Mom didn't raise me. Yeah, Mom didn't raise me to be like my dad was. You know, I have respect for women. I always have, you know. I have passion. I have empathy. A lot of men don't ever combine the two because they're too afraid of it.
Right.
Because they're emotions that Daddy never taught them how to deal with. I didn't have Daddy I learned to deal with empathy and deep emotions like that. Yeah, that makes me a more fuller man.
Right.
Rather than a partial who, you know, show me how many men don't deal with their emotions and don't deal with their feelings and don't deal with reality.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but all three, I like to feel like I don't have control over, but I have an understanding of.
Right.
You know, and hopefully with the partner I've chosen and she's chosen, we can make reality a lot easier for both of us.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I'm willing to give my fair share. That's the kind of man. I've always done that.
I have to. I have no problem giving my fair share. None.
I just 3 years ago I left a little over 3 years ago I left my cousins for 2 years. I paid my rent every month. I helped take care of her when she got so bad that I had to plastic bag a bucket for her, you know, and she got to the point where she couldn't even hardly go in that. We called the ambulance and she ended up dying. Woman before that was somebody put me in that position to help this lady out. She was a little nutty. I started driving her vehicle for her. She wanted to go anywhere, I'd take her. You know, I didn't have any high demands, you know. Why, you know? We need groceries, let's both go. you know, things like that. Dementia got her because she got a flu, not COVID, but she got a flu and couldn't take her psych meds anymore.
Oh wow.
For like 4 days because she'd throw them up, and she was smoking almost a quarter pound a month. You see what I mean? And
Yeah.
it all caught up to her once she got that flu, and then she got in dementia and was freaking out. One night she woke up like 5 times freaking out because she didn't know who she was, where she was at, who I was.
Right.
Anybody that could help her, and she was just off, you know. And I got a hold of her family the next morning, and I said, look, there's some major things going on here that I need one or more of you to come here and take a look at. And they did, and they're like, oh yeah, she ain't right. She ain't like she was, a month ago, and she wasn't.
Right.
And they got her out of there, and then, oh, by the way, you got to move. Here's what it was. She was okay living there because her husband, her husband that passed away had lifetime lease to the land.
Right.
Once she left the land, because hubby died,
Yeah.
it went back to his kids. His kids wanted the land because she went to her sister's. Here I am living there. I could have taken, because of COVID and all that, I could have taken 2 or 3 years.
Right.
I said, 2 months I'll be out of here. And my cousin, and just a little north and east of here in Galesburg, she had heart problems and she needed somebody to help her, and that's where I went. Like I said, she ended up in a nursing home and dying. Her heart just couldn't take it. That's what happened.
That's what got me into caregiving. I took care of my stepdad until he died. And then I took care of even though my husband and I were separated, I took care of him till I moved him into my home, back into my home, and took care of him till the day he died.
I was a home health care aide, and then I got into college for
I love doing in-home care.
for psychology, but I stayed in the home health care thing, and I worked in one of the worst nursing homes in the state.
I don't care for working in a nursing home. I'd rather go to the person's home and deal with them there.
About 6 blocks diagonally from here is where that is.
Wow.
But that's a lot, because I got to go across the river to get there. But about 6 blocks diagonally. I worked in the hospital though in Reed City, and their long-term care.
Mhm.
It smelled worse there than it did at that nursing home. I couldn't believe it. And I told them at a staff meeting, my first one, I said, I worked in one of the worst nursing homes in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The LTC ward, and they were all, Medicare, Medicaid recipients. The hallway did not smell like piss like it did in the hallway of that hospital. I said, you should all be highly embarrassed that one of the worst rated nursing homes in the state smells better than your hospital. Because I work there. I know the kind of care. Here's what happened when I was working at Reed City Long-Term Care and why I quit. I come on duty like the late shift, 11 o'clock. I come on. I start going to every room. I get to about my fourth room. The dude's cold. He's blue.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Boom! I hit the fucking alarm. When I first got there and got my first room, I watched that dude walk out of that room doing his final check. He was blue then.
Yeah.
And I tried to nail him. Of course, they didn't want to. He was already dead. Well, then why in the motherfuck not? I was like 15 minutes behind him doing my initial.
Yeah.
Did he? I said, look, I'm not going to work in this accident scene waiting to happen. No, and I got the hell out of there. Another reason I got out of there, that dude did that. I didn't pay too much attention to the two other guys that worked there, right?
Right.
I'm sitting there and about my fifth or sixth day, and one of the other female aides said, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing all right." And I said, "Why?" And I asked her, I said, "Why don't any of the other female aides talk to me?" And she looked at me and she said, "Well, aren't you gay?" "No." "Well, the other two guys that are here are."
Well, that doesn't
What?
mean that every guy is.
It was weird. It was fucking odd. And I'm like, holy fuck, what? I didn't want to stay there. No,
Well, no.
I left. And I got into college shortly thereafter, and had my fight with the pharmaceutical. My downfall to my medical career was the pharmaceutical companies.
Gay means happy.
I was not going to fight them
Right.
and all the other cockchokers that followed their fucking rule rather than their own science and their own experience and their own knowledge of how to cure someone. These psychiatrists would rather keep feeding you the meds.
Yep.
Just keep feeding you the meds and you'll be all right. Yeah, we're at our 3-hour mark here.
Yep.
You know. And they would rather do that than cure you.
Yes.
Why? Because they could keep feeding you the meds for the entire life, your entire life.
Yep.
Rather than give you an herb or something that would make you take care of yourself. There's herbs and medications out there that make you reassess yourself. There really are. I'm telling you, I've seen the science. I've seen. They want to rather keep writing than make you better.
Yep.
That's the way they are. Well, just stay right where you're at because I am going to find a way to do this. Please give me a moment. Be patient, please. Sarah and Diane, please be patient.
Hmm? No problem. I ain't going anywhere.
Hang on. I'm waiting for something to happen here. Please be patient. All right. All right.